Alright, so just to kind of let you know what's going on, I'm gonna be testing the live streaming here. I'm using Action. We're gonna see how it works out. I'm also gonna be streaming at a lower resolution. 1920 by 1200. Just because it was really slow with 1440, and not sure how to correct that. I already tried messing around with the settings a bit, didn't really seem to have any effect. Actually, I didn't really mess around with the settings, I just changed a few things. I could drop the quality a bit. So this doesn't really give you a proper frame rate though, so I'm not sure what the actual frame rate is. Looks like this seems to be okay though. It's a general menu lag. Let me try. I'm gonna go and stop and we'll come back real quick. 3 hours left. I'm on the. This is the trial right now, so. Okay. Let me jump this. Let me set the video output up to full. I'll try 144. Yeah, it seems a lot better now. I seem to recall back, I think it was Red Faction Guerrilla, when SSAO, or SSAO, I think is what it is, was first coming out, that AMD cards had a hell of a time dealing with it, so I'm thinking it might be something similar for the HABO or whatever it is. So I'm just going to jump in here and we're going to check it out a bit, see what the frame rates are like. I've got the stream feed to YouTube settings down a little bit more too, so hopefully there won't be so much dropping. So I've decided that I'm going to do the stream using this character that I've created. The character doesn't look the best. It's a female writer, and the character creator, it came out looking nothing like it looked like in the character creator, to be honest. I think it's just the lighting is so much different in the game from the CC. It looks kind of horrifying, to be honest. So bear that in mind. I mean, I want to fix that, but I also don't want to like spoil the story and things like the beginning story and all that kind of stuff. It's like, you know, it's tearing at me which one to do. That's pretty smooth. I'll also see if I actually got the newer AMD drivers to install properly finally, so I'm going to see if that fixes up any of the weirdness I was seeing. Yeah, definitely. So, oh, maybe not. Let me see. There's like, yeah, see, like over there, that far panel. There was a little bit of like a time when it like was not properly showing up at all, but looks like that driver did fix most things. Before, when we were looking at the window here, I was looking at the window, the reflections from the sun would just be like glitching all over the place. It might also be from there was an update actually to the game too, so maybe BioWare released a patch for that. I want to talk with somebody real quick, because there's one annoying thing in this game, that is the depth of field seems like weird. Let me talk to...
You have a job. If you want to keep it, do it. Something you want, Ryder?
Now the depth of field thing is still
You'll
kind
have
of...
to see to your own ship. I'm not in a risk-taking mood.
The heck's with the hair?
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Of course, Ryder.
So the depth of field is still kind of wonky. It's a little bit better with her, but like if I go down and talk to Krogan down, I forget what her name is now. Hess?
I'll
Kesh.
check it out myself as soon as I... Pathfinder.
Yeah, see. You can kind of see it here.
Nothing
They
more for now.
didn't do the
Try not
focus
to die
correctly.
out there.
So instead of the character being in focus, it's the stuff behind her that's in focus. And that seems to be common for a lot of the dialogue scenes, and it just kind of fracks with my eyes a bit. But it's I can deal with it. It's not that bad. So yeah, it looks pretty smooth. It's actually smoother now when it was when I was playing it earlier. I'll see what the stream is like though, but I think based on this, we'll probably do. I'll have to check the stream first, I guess. But based on what I'm seeing in game, the settings will work just fine. Only question is whether or not actions are going to be helpful or not. But 9:30, that's when we will be doing the stream for real. Just wanted to get in here and check it before then. Things look fine. Wish I could get somewhere and... Yeah, that's also interesting. This whole... When they're going downstairs, this animation's just like... Sometimes Damson doesn't, I don't know. The animations in this game, it's just, I don't know. I get it's a whole new studio and all that, and obviously the animations aren't that game-breaking, but at the same time... And sometimes you just have to laugh your ass off at them. Well, let me see if I can find... I have no clue if there's even a way to get into any kind of... Well, I can do the MP, I suppose. But that's not like representative of the game.
I'm certain, Professor.
So let me see if I can set this up with bots or something. The MP really isn't too good either. Well, it's not. That's not good. It's that there's some pretty big bugs. Maybe they fixed it in the patch or not, but there was like this weird audio echo in the MP. I don't know. You have to watch some videos of people that have recorded some MP to really understand it, but it's like everything gets echoed back and is delayed and is kind of broken audio-wise. The MP is pretty much the same as Mass Effect 3, though, in terms of like the general overall feel of it. To be honest, I probably won't be able to beat it, but just to show you the MP and some actual combat. And I also want to check to see how the game is working in combat with these settings. But I mean, if it's smooth like that there, it should be fine in combat. It's during the dialogue that seems to be where my system was the most sluggish before, which is kind of interesting. I think it'd be the other way. But that's something with the way the cameras and things are set up. It's causing some slowdown sometimes. And again, it could have all been patched and fixed by that update that was released earlier today. Looks fairly stable.
This one's simple. Clear the area and lock it down. Enemies headed your way. Move out, team. Heavy
Oh, hell. For some reason, I can't get melee to work all the time. Nah, I'm dead.
I'm reading a flat line.
Yeah, it seems pretty smooth though, so that's fine. That's all I was wanted to check. I was not trying to beat this, but yeah. So you have missions you can do in multiplayer. They're not actual missions; they're like side kind of missions. But it integrates the multiplayer into the main single player game way more effectively than the whole mission readiness crap from 3. Alright, so I think this will be perfectly fine. So, 9:30, we will start up the stream, and probably... And there's going to be some story stuff that'll happen in that one, but it'll probably be maybe 2.5 to 3 hours, maybe even 4 hours. All depends. But we will start up back then.